Hello, hello, welcome to the realm. Sorry it's been so long. If you dip on over to Twitch, though, ooh, what just vanished there? You'll see all of my streams of what I've been doing. They stay there for a while, don't they? But I've been building extensively. Um, so we're over in the north gate of the city here, and you can see I've filled up all of this area. It's done. It's finished. He's finished. He's good. Oh, what was that lag? Um, So I'll show you some of this. We can see I can't remember where we got to. We can see the end, there's a kind of a garden area at the end here. I've dotted some trees around. I haven't done the other bank of the river over there yet. I've put the protea flowers all the way up the valley, dotted here and there. I've put what's it called, sugarcane around. Some of it's blocked with string to keep it at a nice height like that. Some of it's artificially 4 blocks. So I put some bamboo in. I just want it looking really lush. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think when we looked at this last, I just about started thinking about doing these houses. I finished them all. This is this area. You can see that in a minute. So it's been filled up with houses, been joined together. I'm still unsure whether we should have a house in here. I think maybe not. We'll leave it grass. Yeah, we've got an area here. Let's be a bit less chaotic about this. So let's start at the front where the university is and come down here. Right. So here's the steps that used to wander down to that lower down area. We've got houses and things on the corner. There's a path that goes up here, and I put a bed of berries in there. So we've now got the normal kind of windy streets and a bit of a maze. This brings you out to the front of the university. There's the steps up the side of it. We know about this area here, which I've finished, and I've decorated. We've got kind of a weird flag thing there. I don't know, I needed something there. So yeah, that's all done. Let's go back up these steps. What have we got? Let's go back down there. See there's lots of shrubs and things around. I've tried to make it look quite nice. There's a little mini square here with houses around it, and that looks over down to another little square here, which is surrounded by houses and things. There's just some mushrooms down the back of the house, and some lights and a little thing. So these are all houses. Up the back of this, I've built a staircase up the mountain, and we've got a kind of a second level of the. See how the mountain's behind? We've got a second level here with a road running around inside, with some houses that are half embedded into the wall at the back. And I've started to build a little bit of this stuff out. So this one here, for example, this room's not done. It's just a cupboard with a hat for some reason. But if we go up the stairs, I think you can see the kind of stuff I've been doing. So this goes back into the mountain here. So there's stuff in the cupboard. So this is a bedroom. There's a TV. I put this one's got a bathroom, isn't it? So there's a toilet here. This is supposed to be toilet paper. I don't know if it really looks like toilet paper. It sort of does. This is a kind of a steam room shower. I quite liked the idea of. Some towels. So they've got a shower steam room in their house. Quite a posh house, really. Let's shut the doors behind me. There's no up to the roof in this one, is there? Right. Shut the doors. Did I do anything in the one next to it, or is this pretty much standard? Let's have a look. This is oh look, there's a downstairs in this room. Oh, I haven't put a ladder in. Ha! They've got a cellar. This does need a ladder in though. Let's give them their ladder. There we go. But no upstairs in that one. So that's kind of like a wine. I mean, that could be a wine shop. That could be quite fun. And then in this one, we've got. Oh. So they've got Oh, this is, I haven't done anything. I've just done the room with sort of fancy decoration, and they've got a staircase. It goes upstairs. This is kind of picture gallery. It's not particularly effective because you're too close to them. There's a room here, and another room on the side here. What's all this? Just rooms in the house. It's exciting. And this is going to be a bathroom as well, I guess. I'm a bit lost. There we go. Yeah. So that's that one. Did I actually go upstairs in there? Yeah, that was that first room, and then the second one's along there. Down here, these houses here, I've also used the fact that they're up against the cliff face to do interesting things. That one, no, that's just oh, there's an upstairs. Anything in this one? So, oh, that's across the street. This is just a room. Right, okay, nothing exciting about that one. That was the cupboard, yeah, okay. I know one of these is quite cool inside this. Let's try this one. Right, yeah, there we go. So this one, I've kitted out a room waiting to have something done to it as well. And yeah, just needs decorating, doesn't it? Is there an upstairs of this one? Did we go in here? Ah, you get into upstairs of that one from the one next door. So this house here, is it? Yeah, there we go. What's this? Just a cupboard. Right. So you go upstairs here to the next floor. You've got a fire in this room. You've got access to the loft here. There's not much use though, but it is a loft. Over, that's the stairs you came over. This side, it's just rooms, isn't it? There's nothing interesting about them. I know one of these has got something interesting about it. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Maybe it's the one at the end. This one. So it's got a downstairs room. And then upstairs. And another fireplace. No, there's nothing interesting about this. It's just a room. Okay. Why can't I remember? I'm sure. Ah, no, it's over there. Right, this thing, this big square thing that I said I was going to do something with. I've built a kind of a tower building thing in it, and I've done this what I said I was going to do with it, kind of it still being outside, inside. Not sure I love it. It needs some decorating and stuff being out here. Otherwise, what's the point of it being here? I don't think there's anything to speak of to look at inside. No, it's just standard rooms and things, but it's quite impressive from outside. You've got this nice fancy roof thing going on. Just breaks up the skyline of the city nicely. We've been in that house that's been there for ages. The one over here, I've done something fun with. Ah, yeah, this is one that's got a fancy room. So this has got a downstairs that goes down here into a room with views out over there. The upstairs has, I don't know what that's going to be, maybe a toilet. This, I think I decided I want to be a kitchen, and there's a kind of a hatch between the kitchen and the main room. Over here, yeah, it just leads to a window, so there's a kind of another space there. But this is nice, this needs decorating, and it's got glass dividers. I think it's quite cool. It looks rather nice. And I shall gradually tidy these up as we go. This is a pretty much more standard house, I think. What is it? Let's quick look upstairs and see. Oh look, I haven't built the chimney breast in this one. That's very naughty of me. Okay, well, I've got to build a chimney breast. I don't think these houses are anything special. Out here, these are these windows overlooking So you come out of the cliff there, so they're sort of embedded in it. And I've had to do things like I've had to run a wall up the side of this here. I'm just trying to mob-proof the town. I don't mind them spawning on the mountain, but I've got to make sure that if they spawn on the mountain, they can't get into the town. So you either put big drops, because a mob isn't going to drop off and commit suicide, or I've been hiding glowstone and things around this area here to stop them spawning here. That's what all the bushes are about. I've decorated it with a few trees and a few custom tree things in there. Put some spruces up here, so it looks nice. The last bit you can see over at the back of this area. So the stairs come up from right down there, but you can see they wind on up here. There's a little shrine halfway. The stairs come up here because up here we had this sort of plateau thing. I flattened it out a little bit. You've still got a bit of unevenness there, but I thought it'd be quite nice to have something up on that flat area. I'm not sure what the thing is. Probably just a house, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it in the standard half timbered style or whether something slightly different. I kind of feeling that I liked that this was different. As much for my sanity as anything else, it's nice to do something different. So we might put something slightly different up there. Something sort of round, maybe. That sort of square. I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So I think that's all with that. What else have I done? I started building on the other side. We've got a little bridge thing over to here, so we know we're going to develop this area. I've decided that this here is going to get connected to the other side. There'll be a kind of a ferry running between the two. That's the concept here. I don't know how to do that or make it look nice. Down here, we know all about all this stuff. This village is still here. I haven't done much on this side. Still got to build loads of houses. This big pink thing that I think I want to be a library. It has occurred to me, we haven't got a school, and I might make it into a school. And I might use that hidden archive we saw in an earlier video, and I might imprison a load of villagers in there to be our librarians. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm thinking. So what I thought we might do now is have a look at the ruins of ancient Swinney Minster. So we know that this is the kind of gift shop and visitor centre for that. Why is that fox looking at me? Hello? No, stay out there. And I have brought the river out, the one that kind of tumbled underneath here. I've taken it across the base of it. I've run it through a channel underneath this hill, so it can come out. Why is the golem having a swim? So it can come out the other side and run into it. So this is connected through. It doesn't need to be connected through, but it is. So we do have a river. And I'm a bit unsure how to build the ruins of ancient Swinney Minster. I'm a bit unsure. I don't really know what I'm doing. One of the problems is that we don't have pillars. We've got quartz pillars, but I don't really want to build stuff out of quartz. It's going to look a bit strange, but you know, there's no choice. I could take the texture pack route and use one of the texture packs that gives us sandstone pillars and all the rest of it, but I don't want to. I've been sort of saying all along that I want this to be vanilla, so that you can just open it in vanilla and it looks good and doesn't rely on texture packs. That's the idea. So what would we have? We have you know, what do ancient cities? They usually have sort of houses sort of dotted around, sort of half broken. Don't they? Sort of things. Maybe a bit more joined up than that. Let's place some slabs as well. And maybe let's have some stairs in our hands as well, as we can use them. So I don't know, something like that. So there might be sort of streets of these things, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Who knows? Something, I don't know. So there's some, let's give them a back wall so they're more obvious. There we go. So there's some buildings like that, and I guess there'll be a bit of that dotted around. But I think what there'll be is what there be. I mean, what have we got in the way of quartz to play with or to spell with? So we've got smooth quartz, quartz pillar, and we got chiseled quartz. What are we looking at? So we got that, and we got that. So I guess we could. Do we want to make an arch of triumph? I don't think we do. So there might be a path that runs down between some houses and comes out to a sort of a square thing here. And this might have. I mean, there might be some sort of fallen over columns like this. 1, 2, 3. How big do I want this to be? It can't be very big. There's not a lot of room. I mean, maybe it's going to be sort of half embedded in the side of the thing. You often get these things just lying around like that, don't you? And there will be sort of smooth quartz. I mean, maybe I need to build something sort of finished and then ruin it. I'm not really sure. Chiseled quartz block that could go on top, like that. So I'm thinking I need to take some of that away, like this. And we'll chuck some grass and stuff around that. But that sort of looks like that's a bit buried now, doesn't it? So that's quite cool. And then over here, maybe, oops, 1, 2, maybe another one there. This is sort of the edge of whatever this thing is. Let's destroy it a bit there. Maybe like there. And do we want another one here? No, it would be underneath it there. So it's underneath the edge there. 1, 2, maybe that can be there. And that can be there. So that's a sort of limit of these things. Let's just pop in another thing there like that. There was some, just normal quartz that's not sort of like that, maybe. So it looks like it's fallen down a bit. These would be steps like that. Let's shove one sort of block just there. And then, so there'd be sort of stairs, would there, on the side? I don't know how it would work. Does it go like that? I mean, maybe. And we got quartz, smooth quartz slab and a normal quartz slab. Let's go for normal. So there's a sort of a thing there. Let's just shove something on here like this, as if that's broken. I don't want to overdo this. I think that looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, I'm happy. I don't want to do more than that. Let's have another smash down pillar up here, maybe like that. Yeah, okay. So there's something. I'm wondering if we need to basically slightly lower the layer. Yeah, there we go. It didn't make sense how that was just out there. That makes more sense. Let's just leave a chunk of pillar there. Maybe one there. No, this is getting too much. Too much. I don't need that there either. Maybe just like that. Where's my smooth quartz? Smooth quartz. Smooth. Let's sort of give the impression that there's a sort of platform here, maybe. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. And we're going to scatter in some grass and things and ferns maybe amongst this. Right, I think that's sort of done. If this is going to be a forum area, do we want to sort of construct something a bit bigger? That 1, 2, 3. Sort of, I don't know. As if something's fallen over here. Chiseled block on the top. Chiseled one on the floor there. No, let's put it there. No, I didn't like that. I don't mind being so fussy. Let's put it down there. Oh, why did I do that? 1, 2, 3. So there'll be another sort of pillar thing here and there. And let's have a lying down bit there. Where's the chiseled one? There. And again, we will just drop in a few bits on the floor to give the impression of maybe some steps or something. Yeah, I quite like that. I mean, are we talking about a great thing like this? One, 2, 3, and another one there? Maybe we are. Ugh. So let's add in on this one the fact that it's capital. There we go. Right. That's cool. No, let's leave that one. Let's leave that like that. Okay, that's fine. We'll just shove a random stair there. And because we know this was sort of, there we go. Maybe just a random block there. I quite like this. It's quite fun. I'm trying to imagine what this might be. Let's do another one. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. There. And let's give this one sort of its foot. Maybe it would be like that. And a bit of smooth there. Something like that. That will do. Maybe we want to just give an outline of the back of it there. Like that. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm not going to take too long. You get the idea with how this is. So it'll be interesting in the next video. I will give a summary of where I've got with this and see where we are. If you're interested in the day-to-day grind and build, do just come and find me on Twitch, and we'll have a look at what we're doing there. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.